Did you know that the most successful pirate of all time was a woman? And not only that, but she was a former prostitute from China. No pirate in history can touch the amount of ships and men that she had under her command in her prime. The fact that she's not regularly mentioned with some of the most famous pirates of all time is actually a crime. And I'm gonna express to you guys today why she needs to be discussed more. This is just the quick version. The full video is on the tube in my bio. In 1801, on a fateful day, there was one rather infamous pirate named Chang, who raided along the Canton coast, who decided one day that he would like to take a wife. And this man's brilliant idea of acquiring a wife was to send his men to a local flower boat, and he said, hey, you guys, go kidnap a bunch of prostitutes, bring them back to my ship, I'll pick one and make her my wife. So his men went, grabbed a bunch of women, brought them back to his ship, lined them all up right in front of him, and one of them really caught his eye. He fell madly in love with this woman just upon seeing her, and so they got married. And this woman became known as Cheng Yi Sao, which roughly translates to Chang's wife. But we're going to refer to her as Ching Shi for the rest of this, as she was later dubbed posthumously to give her her own identity. She knew how to manipulate and get her way, and she was very charismatic, and she had a very keen mind for finance. But a lot of the pirates were struggling to make any progress along the coast because there was a lot of infighting. They were battling against each other, and they were stealing from each other, and it was just not as profitable as Cheng and Ching Shi would have liked. So the power couple actually came together and decided, hey, you know what's a good idea? Let's unify the pirates. Turn them into a strong band. They're already really powerful. Why not pool resources? And because Chang was so fearsome and Ching Shi was such a charismatic and influential financial leader, they were actually able to convince a large chunk of the pirates to band together. And so they became the band of the Six Fleets, all of them serving under Chang. And so for 2 years, while there was a lot of fighting going on in the mainland China, these pirates grew in strength and kept increasing the sizes of their fleets. They became this unstoppable juggernaut. But then something unthinkable happened. Chang died. Now, there's arguments as to how he died. Most people think he fell overboard during a storm and drowned, but some historians say that he might have actually died in a fight. But either way, he was gone, and someone had to step up in his place. And believe it or not, Ching Shi was immediately able to take over that mantle with actually very little resistance. And over the next 5 years, she was able to amass her fleet from 50,000 pirates to over 80,000 pirates and over 1,800 ships. Insane. I think you don't understand the perspective of that. The great and famous Blackbeard that everybody says is the best pirate ever, he only had 4 ships and 300 pirates. She had over 80,000 under her command, and no other pirate in history was ever able to maintain anywhere near that number of men and ships.